But Coby White took 15 shots per game last year, which is the second most of his career. He actually had a little bit less shot average per game than what he had in 2023-24. But you would like to think that Coby White's going to be coming into this season getting basically all the shots that you want. If you look at between February and March, February only 14 shots per game, which is still crazy considering the run that he was on. March, he had almost 20 shots per game. Then you even go to January, he had 14 shots per game. So Coby White scoring those 20 points off that amount of volume, that 15 shots per game is actually really good. But how can Coby White take his game a step further? And I've really been saying the same thing for the last couple of years for Coby. To me, that growth from the free throw line is the key there. He averaged the most free throws per game in his career, taking it a whole free throw up at 4 per game. But then when you look at how he finished the season at getting almost 6.5 free throws per game. That is a key part to Coby White's game. And I think if Coby White extends that, and where we've seen Coby, he gets to the lane and kind of makes that awkward pass out, which sometimes turns into turnovers. If you convert that, even if half those attempts, they go to now getting to the free throw line, you're going to extend your game. You're going to make teams have to guard you even more on the drive. One thing with Coby's not a great off-ball player. But teams defend Coby even when he's off-ball because the moment he gets the ball in his hands, he's a threat, right? Meaning that he's a threat to drive. And so the best way to scheme for Coby is to keep the ball out of his hands. If you can turn it to where Coby's getting to the free throw line more, that puts that fear even more, which allows other players to kind of step up at times and play off Coby, even without Coby necessarily needing the ball in his hands. That's really the biggest step from Coby, and refinement. You can always refine. I don't know how much Coby's going to add to his game. I don't know if he's all of a sudden going to become a better post scorer or something like that at this point of his career, but we'll see. But that's really Coby's greatest area for growth. You look at Josh Giddey, right? Josh Giddey next up, 22 years old. We've talked a lot about it. We know very young player will turn 23 around the start of the season. But there's a player last year that still basically averaged 15, 8, and 7 on 46% shooting from the field. We know the tear that he ended the season on since February, basically 2010 and 9, something like that. So basically a triple double. And Josh Giddey has a lot of room for growth still. When you look at Josh, he's basically been in the same situation as Coby, basically, in the sense that he never really got to play the game that's best suited to him. He never really got to play point guard outside of his second year in OKC. But other than that, he was playing small forward. He was playing off ball because they had Shea, they had Jalen Williams, and that forced him, because they are better players, clearly, right? That forced him to have to fit in. Now, Josh Giddey's coming into this season, not hurt by the injury. Keep in mind, he also started off last season with an injury. And so that's not there either with the ankle.